Hey people, I'm live. Welcome to a Tuesday late afternoon into the evening live stream, starting here on the east side of downtown, very close to where I live. It's a pretty nice day. It's around 20 degrees or so. Not a cloud in the sky. I'm at the corner of Sherbourne and Gerrard Street. Good to see everyone. Hello to Mahian, how you doing? Thank you very much. That's right, I'm another year older today. Womp womp. Hello Vivian Johnson. And Brad Palmer. Cindy Randall, how you doing? Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Hello Harjot. Marie Palmer, Whitby Dude. Craig O'Connor. I like to walk. And my nephew Eli. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes, Eli. David Banger Main, Rhonda Lloyd, thank you. Marg D, thank you very much. Jacob Does Everything. Big thanks to you as well. Kevin Hawthorne. Yogi, thank you very much. Will Ray, Michael Stern, thank you all. My apologies if I missed anyone in there. Sheena Roberts, thank you very much. Toronto's, oh, I already said Toronto's doo-wop music guy, didn't I? Wesley, thank you. That's right, I woke up today and put another number beside my first number. Does that make any sense? A different number than I had yesterday. Oh no, not a different number. Alright, we're going to get underway. I thought I'd take us north for a bit and then over to the east end. Walking past Allen Gardens over there. Hey, 12, thank you very much. Another year, another burrito, that's right. That's how I see it. Another year, many other burritos, perhaps. Mark Inchin, thank you very much, Mark. It is very bright out here. It's a bit of a struggle to read the chats, to be honest. I'll do my best. So I'll take us all the way up to Bloor, and then we'll take a walk over the Bloor Viaduct, I thought, over to the east end. Oh. Decided to put my sunglasses back on, it's so bright. The only thing is when I have my sunglasses on, it's harder to read the chats. William Tam, thank you, and hello. Michael Stern, I know. Some of us do make it to such elderly states of being. Not everyone can be so lucky, I guess. And holy moly, Vivian Johnson, $50 super chat. Many happy returns of the day, Ken, and many, many more. Thank you, incredibly generous birthday super chat, Vivian Johnson. Alan K, $5 happy birthday burrito time. Thank you as well, Alan K, for your support. Very, very much appreciated. Birthday burritos are in order. And I hope you both are doing fantastic today. I am a product of the summer of '69, that is right. Just barely though. Just barely. Oh, iguana, that's awesome. Another September baby. Hey, Wing Zero. Media monitor, what is up? Jacob does everything. Megan's birthday was last month. Hey, Chatty Cathy. And Picard. Engage. Warp factor 5.4. Hey, what's up, Yahya? Hunter Stewart, I am officially, yep. I've been in my 54th year since New Year's, but I guess I've officially crossed over the big day. Born the year of Let It Bleed. Yeah, that's true. Eugenate. And also born the year of Abbey Road, my favorite album of all time. I was born before Abbey Road came out. Not by much though. Also the moon landing. Another big deal in 1969. Also Woodstock. But on the darker side, also the Manson murders. Can't all be good. And then Altamont, also another not good thing, but I think the good things outweigh the bad. Hey, Sergio, thank you very much. Do I feel wiser? I don't think I felt any wiser since I was about 42. Isn't that the number that is the answer to everything? I think after you turn 42, that's it. You're done. No more wisdom for you. Hey, the ABX girl, how you doing? Hey, Pine Sol. I'm going to be walking past Freshco momentarily. One of the two Freshcos in my area that I go to. This one is a little further away than the other one, so I don't go to this one as often. That's right. Don't trust anyone over 30. So by all means, don't trust a single thing I say ever. Just crossing Wellesley Street. Am I going to Nuit Blanche? I might. I haven't really decided yet. I remember last year I did with Megan, and we ran into Yahia, and Alex gets around Tio. Oh! Oh, somebody took a spill there. She's walking down the steps with her friends and she tripped and fell, but I think she's okay. Yeah, she's laughing. She's okay. At first it looked like she was hurt, but now she's laughing. It's windy here. Hey, Bill Chow, how you doing? And J.M. Smith, $10 super chat. Happy birthday. Thanks for the tour. Thank you for the $10 birthday super chat, and you're welcome. Happy to take you on a tour. And I think today was also Estelle's birthday. I think we share a birthday. So if Estelle sees this, or if she's watching, happy birthday to Estelle. Yeah, I might, yeah, I might. Jeanette Morales contributing to the birthday burrito fund, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Jeanette, for all of your generous support. At this rate, I'll be able to buy 54 burritos. Do you think I could eat 54 burritos in one go? Here's the Fresco. It is really windy, like the wind is just gusting here. Can you see a burrito? Well, if I ever do a burrito video walk, maybe I'll show you all the burrito. I did do one video a couple years back where I ate a burrito at the end of the video. So that does exist on my channel. Hey, Epic Nation HG, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Wesley. We're almost at Bloor Street. Robert Grazanio, $53 super chat. My goodness. Thank you so very much, Robert, for that very awesome and generous super chat. I'll add that to the birthday large super burrito fund, because that's what I'll be able to afford, I think, after all these generous super chats. No more small burritos for me, only the large ones. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. What was there before on the right? There was a couple old buildings there. They were torn down recently. They weren't very historically significant, so in my opinion it wasn't a big loss that they were demolished. And now they're going to be building a 50-story tower here. They did preserve the building on the corner though, because this one is sort of historically significant. It's a nice old commercial building, so that one is preserved, and I'm happy about that, but the other ones are gone. And Upstate New York Bob is in the chat with a $5 super for the ever-growing birthday burrito fund. Happy birthday. Thank you very, very much, Upstate New York Bob. Now I can get guacamole on all these burritos, even though it's $1 extra. I'll have your biggest burritos with all the guacamole, please. Somebody poked me and I was like, who is this? Well, look who I have been sniped by.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you very much. Good to see you out on a scooter video ride, I take it.
What I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Got a happy birthday present for you.
Oh my, all right. Okay. Any present is awesome.
Hey, that's a different
this,
one.
you notice this is my newest gimbal here. Yeah.
Oh, this is very appropriate for the gift.
Is it? All right. So we have run into Johnny Strides.
It's a in-person super chat.
Wow, are you kidding me?
1,003 and 1.
That is awesome, man. Wow.
I'll leave before your viewers tell you how much that's worth.
Well, in any case, I'm never spending this. This is going in my envelope of foreign bills that I never spend.
Do you have one of those?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, so I should have got you some more. I got
Yeah.
some Thai baht.
Oh, wow. Well, this is awesome. Thank you very much, sir.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
I don't know, I'll try. I'll try.
Is that day?
Hopefully, yeah. We haven't seen any yet.
Awesome. So you're just heading
I'm
east
gonna
out
head
north?
over the viaduct. Yeah. Yeah.
Down to East Chinatown?
Yeah.
And then what?
Then I think I'm going to take us over to Degrassi Street. Yeah.
Down
And
the
then,
riverside?
yeah, then Queen Street. And then back around and towards downtown again, basically, yeah.
I guess when you stream for like 5 hours at a time, that's all.
Yeah. Right?
Alright, so I'm going to get moving, but
All right.
happy birthday.
Thank
Enjoy
you
the
once.
stream.
Yeah, thank you so much, dude. It was good to see you.
I got that
Yeah.
just for you.
You went all the way there just to get me this bill? Thank you so much, man.
All right.
Okay.
Take care, viewers.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Thanks again, Mr. Strides.
Look at him go.
Yeah, look at him go, people. Well, that was awesome. An in-person super chat from Johnny Strides. And I saw a couple more supers flew by here. I like to walk, $4.99. Best YouTubers together. By the way, happy birthday, Ken. Thank you very much. I like to walk. Very kind, and I appreciate the awesome birthday gift. And Epic Nation HD, $5. I'm gonna add to the fund as well. Let's start a trend. Hey, I can't argue with that. Thanks very much, Liam, aka Epic Nation HD, for the $5 birthday super chat. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you all so much, everyone. At Bloor. Let's check out all the rush hour activity here. I'll take a look at some chats. So I think I might have missed a few. What a nice guy. Yes, indeed. He is a very upstanding top drawer fellow, right? Mr. Johnny Strides. Hey, Davey Bukaj. Hello. Treat myself to a belly buster sub. Yeah, that's another idea. Thank you very much. And 21st Century Walks, a 10-pound super chat. Many happy returns. Root beer and burrito. Birthday party for Ken Continuum. Thank you very, very much, 21st Century Walks, for the generous super chat. Adam L, thank you very much. Hey, Doug in Kitchener, how you doing? Thank you very much for the kind words, Doug in Kitchener. And Marie Palmer, a $20 super chat with the Beatles birthday song. Say it's your birthday, meow, 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 meow. It's my birthday too, yeah. And I will get a burrito for sure. With your awesome $20 contribution, thank you so much, Marie Palmer. I'll get a Beatles burrito. Is there such a thing? Maybe they can custom make it for me. Yes, I would like your finest Beatles burrito, please. And no, that does not mean I want insects in my burrito. Hey, Keith Kumpa, thank you very much. JD, yes indeed, that was very nice. Are there sides with burritos? I think you can get a combo if you prefer. I just always get the standalone burrito. Heading east towards the Bloor Viaduct. It's not as windy walking in this direction. There's a look down at Sherbourne Station. One of the other entrances anyway. And Glen Road down there. duck into the shade here so I can read these chats. Late afternoon shadows are pretty. Yeah, I would say so. Hello, Jack from Sydney. Welcome. Good to have you. Stick candles in my burrito. Imagine 54 candles stuck in a burrito. I think the whole thing would just ignite. Marge, $5. Happy birthday. Get some root beer to wash down the burritos. I think that's an awesome idea. Thank you very much, Marge. Yeah, that would be quite the clogged up system, I think, with all these burritos without any root beer to wash them down. So, very much appreciated. Ever have a margarita with my burrito? No, not usually. I see we're closing in on 200 concurrent viewers. Welcome anyone new to the stream. We're heading towards the Bloor Viaduct. We'll be walking over the Don River from the east side of downtown into the east end of Old Toronto. And I think I'll take us down Broadview Avenue to check out that awesome skyline view. Although the sun is going to be kind of getting low looking west, so might not be the best time, but in any case. Media monitor. I guess summer's over, so I guess ice cream sandwich talk has died down for now. I guess summer's not really over, right? There's still like a few days left. So if there's anyone who wants to talk about ice cream sandwiches, now is the time. I think by my next live stream, it'll be too late. Summer will be over. That's okay, you can make up for it next year, Robert Grazanio. Next year I qualify for Freedom 55. Woohoo! I can't wait. Can I go over here without getting run over? This is one of the worst intersections. I recently did a video where I tried to walk through this intersection and I wasn't getting anywhere. And I just gave up waiting and just ran across. Hey, Nancy Mattis. Welcome to the stream. So here's Parliament. Yeah, I just keep on doing what I've been doing all my life, Jim Mork. I don't see any reason to stop or slow down in any way. I think if you start thinking like that, then maybe you start to get old. What is 55 million times 12? That is how many burritos I am going to be buying after this stream is over. Is that right, Jeanette? Were you born in '69 also? July of '69. That's the moon landing year. That's an awesome time to be born. The month you were born will go down in history for the rest of time, basically, as long as humans exist. We're almost at the big bridge. Oh look, this tree is starting to turn color. I think that's the first one I've noticed. Everything else is pretty green all around it, just that one tree. Y2K. I remember Y2K. There's a whole lot of hype about nothing. Hey, Quad Mods. Hello, hello. '46 was a good year. JD, yes indeed I am. And I have all the decades of memories to to coincide with all of that time. Hey, thank you very much, Melissa. My sister has joined the stream, sent her birthday wishes. I'm going to be seeing Melissa and maybe the boys, my nephews, Eli and Max, tomorrow. We do have a plan of sorts, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, we're about to walk over the Bloor Viaduct. Hello, Ronan. Hey, Peter Bradfield, hello. Yeah, actually I knew that, you know, Peter. I looked that up before out of curiosity. And it's funny, when I found that out, I was a kid who loved reading Archie comics. And when I found out that Sugar Sugar was the #1 song when I was born, I was like, no way. And I actually have the 45, the original 45 from when it was released, because my mom had it in her box of old records, and I was like, it's mine now. So I still have that 45 of Sugar Sugar. And Jack from Sydney, $5 Australian super sticker. Thank you very much, Jack. I appreciate your support. Yeah, that's right, Melissa. I still have them, you know, all my Archie comics. I have a couple big plastic bins full of Archie comics. How many? Well, over a 1,000, I would say. Probably over 1,000 Archie comics. Brad Palmer, $6.99 for all the candles on the burritos. Thank you very much, Brad. I think $6.99 will be required to get that many candles in the first place, so very much appreciated. 54 candles, it's going to cost you. Hey, Alex Libiera, hello, and thank you very much. Jay Warren, hello. Thank you very much, Jay. Check out the views of Don Valley. Still looking very green. And the Don Valley parking lot over there, living up to its name. Hey Tyson, hello, hello, thank you very much. And Nancy Mattis, $5. Happy 54th birthday. My brother Steven is turning 54 this October 13th. Well, that's awesome. We're pretty close in age then, right? Thank you so much, Nancy, for all of your support this year and for your second birthday super chat. I remember the other day you gave me a very generous super chat for my birthday. Same to you, Jeanette, and thank you very much. I hope the rest of your day is awesome. And I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Caroline. How you doing? No, I didn't change anything, Quad Mods. Maybe there's just gunk on my lens or something. Let me take a wipe here. Let's check out the Don Valley parking lot. Those poor schmucks. Hey Maroof, how you doing? Zelda is watching and jumping at the TV. And hopefully it's not anywhere where she can reach it. Hey, Devin Sullivan, hello. Not at all, Nancy Mattis, not at all. I appreciate everything you do to help support me in the channel. And check out this nice view. We're going to get a much better view of downtown. Hopefully the sun won't ruin it too much. Hey Clifford, hello. And did Megan join the chat? It's so bright out here. I have to keep lifting up my sunglasses just to read the chats. Because it's hard to read them in this bright light. I'm just scrolling back to take a look at some chats here. Okay, Melissa, yeah, no worries. I'll see you tomorrow for sure, though. You like the view of the Don Valley? Yeah? Yeah, me too. Hello, Rain Eyes. How you doing? Am I heading into East Chinatown? I am going to head that way. Is Megan here? I didn't see her chat. Oh, hello, Megan. I still haven't seen your chat. Let me go back here. That's weird. I don't see Megan's chat. I'm doing good, Rain Eyes. Thank you very much. And Tom Seeley, $10 super chat. Happy birthday for me, your cat, and the ghost of John Lennon. I think that's an awesome, awesome thing to go along with a super chat. One of the best, I think. Thank you very much, Tom Seeley. Say hi to John Lennon's ghost for me. Tell him thanks for the bob. Okay, Megan wasn't here. Okay. I was wondering, because I thought I saw some people say hello to her. Maybe they're just assuming she's lurking and listening, which she might be. And the ghost of Joseph Bloor, right? The scariest man to ever exist in the history of Toronto. Clifford Taylor, well, happy birthday to your dad, and thank you very much. Alright, we're at Broadview and Danforth Avenue. Yeah, Megan might be cooking and listening to the stream, or she might be just finishing up work for the day also.
All right, losers.
All right, let's head south down Broadview. Mashed potatoes. I do love the mashed potatoes. My sister can attest to that, as can Megan. This is a big construction project that's been ongoing for quite some time now along Broadview, replacing the streetcar tracks. Hey, John Nicholson, thank you. Very much appreciated. A whole bathtub of mashed potatoes. I could probably eat just about a whole bathtub full. And this is much better. I'm in the shade now. I can read things without trouble. That's always good. It's not very humid today, so that's good. And there's actually a pretty good wind to kind of cool you off when it gusts up every now and again. But the sun is really strong still. When you're out in the sun, fully exposed, it feels pretty hot. But in the shade, it's awesome. My apartment is good, Gertish. I'm still using my AC because it takes a while for my apartment to cool off once it heats up. I am like up on an upper floor, so It stays warm for quite a long time. Sun says at 7:22. Okay, thank you very much. Did I ever do the mashed potato, the dance? I don't even know how it goes. I've heard of it though. Wasn't it in a song, right? Do the mashed potato and you do the twist. Yeah, no clue how to do the mashed potato. I'll just stick to eating the mashed potatoes. The song is like, do you love me, right? Do you love me? That one. Yeah, you got it, Whitby dude. That's why I added that little bit at the end with the 10 extra push-ups to get me to when I'm 64. Nice little nod to the fabs in the background. There's another 10 years and I'll be like Paul McCartney's vision of being an old man. Now he's way older than 64, but when he wrote that song, he probably thought that was like old as dirt. I think he was still a teen when he wrote that song. I hear bagpipes. Why do I hear bagpipes? They're coming from this way. Tom, yeah, I am definitely familiar with Teenage Fan Club. Just checking out some of the chats here. I know I'm missing things here and there. The Wiggles? Isn't that kids group from Australia? I don't remember 64. No, I definitely do not. Hey, Maria. Thank you very much for your birthday wishes, Maria. Rob MNR. They must know. They must know that you're listening. Hey, Canadian Giant, welcome. Did you hear them, Maroof? I don't hear them anymore, but they were very audible there for a few minutes. Alright, so the sun is just glaring over in that direction, but I think we can still make out the skyline here, kind of like a silhouette version of the skyline. Still kind of cool. Right on, Canadian Giant. That's true, Peter. Back when he wrote that, 64 was probably considered to be a pretty old man, right? It's not like that anymore.
It's so interesting. It's so powerful.
It's not like that people didn't live to be in their 80s and 90s back then, but I think people in their 60s looked old already back then. And now they don't really look that old. Like when I picture my grandparents when I was a kid, like my grandmother was only in her 60s, but in my mind she was like this old lady, right? Like she might as well have been like 85 or something when she was 65 through my child's point of view. And even like the way she dressed and wore her hair and stuff like that. It's kind of like comparing the women from the Golden Girls TV show in the 80s to the women in the Sex and the City spin-off. Because the women from Sex and the City are the same age now as the women in the Golden Girls were in the 80s. But they don't look anything the same, right? Hey, Sheena Roberts, £10 super chat. Sorry you can't stay as you have work in the morning. I hope I have an awesome birthday. Thank you very much. Hope you never have a great night. Same to you, Sheena. I hope you have a great evening. I know you have to get to sleep. Thank you so much for the £10 birthday super chat. Very much appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. '54 is the new 30. I'll just settle with switching the two numbers around and say 54 is the new 45. Okay, glad you enjoyed that skyline shot, Devin, and thank you, Rob Eminard, for the birthday wishes. Anyway, Neville 6000 is in the chat. We're just walking past Riverdale Park East. Gordon Freeman, $5 super chat. Happy birthday, Ken. Older but wiser. I like to think at least a little bit, maybe, even though I'm well past 42, the answer of everything. But thank you very much for the $5, Gordon Freeman. And Chris Mills, $10. Have a block rockin' birthday. I'll do my best to have every kind of rockin' birthday. Thank you very much, Chris Mills, for your generous birthday super chat.
They had your size?
Jim Mork, that is right, Jim Mork. You get that reference, right? I remember when I turned 42 and I was like, okay, I'm ready to have the answer to everything, but it didn't happen. I was like, womp womp. Hey, Ron Diaz, hello. All right, we're almost coming into East Chinatown. Girard and Broadview. And we're just over an hour into the stream. And over 200 people watching. Thank you, everyone. Hope you're enjoying this east side to the east end walk around the city on a really nice day. Thank you, Jacqueline S. Very much appreciated. Hey, Roberto, hello. Midge Adams, thank you very much, Midge. Zaphod Bibelbrox. There used to be a bar in Ottawa called Zaphod Bibelbrox. Everyone just called it Zaphods. I used to spend time in Ottawa in the 90s because my sister lived there for a time. For a long time, actually. She lived there before she moved to Toronto. So I'm pretty familiar with Ottawa, and I used to go to the market and check out some of these places. Zaphods was really well known back then. Alright, we're almost at Girard. Devin Sullivan. I'm sure it was. I never had it, but I'm sure it was. Boba Boy. Coming soon. It looks like it's open, or it's about to open soon, I guess. Whew, that's sun though. Calm down, son. There's the 506 Carlton. And a whole lineup of buses going the other way. So East Chinatown runs along Broadview, south from here, but it also runs along Girard. This is the more busy part here on Girard. So this is old Toronto's other Chinatown, the smaller, lesser known one. So I'm going to take us down to a famous street in Toronto lore. It's been a while since I've walked down it. Anyone who watched CBC in the 80s and early 90s probably is familiar with Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High. And before that, the kids of Degrassi Street from the even earlier 80s, but I mostly think of Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High when I think of Degrassi Street. So we're going to head over there, take a walk down Degrassi Street. The pigeons, that's your first impression? There's a couple of good-sized supermarkets here. H. Hill, $5. Happy birthday, Ken, for a birthday root beer. Thank you very much, H. Hill, for your birthday super chat. And definitely more root beer is always good to wash down the 54,000 burritos that I'm going to be buying with all the burrito super chats I received earlier. Some East End grit here. I find most of Gerrard Street East all through here is pretty gritty, really, but it's busy though. There's several retail stretches. Of course, Little India is further down. You went to this school, the one we just walked past? Oh, well, it's your old alma mater, Eastdale Collegiate Institute. Too bad it's now called Degrassi High, though, because Degrassi Street is right here. Why don't they just rename it Degrassi High? You know, that would really tie it all together. It's Degrassi High on Degrassi Street, because this is Degrassi Street. And all the kids could say, I go to Degrassi High. And they could all sing the theme song. The theme song of the show could be the school song. See, it just all makes perfect sense to me. Alright, so this is a residential street. Give you more grit. Oh, there's more grit coming up. maybe even a few fire escapes. It's funny, this is First Avenue. For some reason this street has a number name. But the next street down is not 2nd Avenue, or is it? As far as I know, the only part of Toronto where the streets are numbered like that is in New Toronto in Etobicoke, down by the Etobicoke Lakeshore, where Lakeshore Boulevard is. But yeah, there's some beautiful old homes here. Degrassi Street is not too shabby. Just name it Dundas High. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Vivian. That's right. If you're just joining the stream or you've been enjoying it from the beginning and you would like to see more, by all means, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up too. And click on that bell notification so you'll be notified when I do other streams, because I do them regularly. This is like a nice peaceful detour here along Degrassi Street. Like, look at this beautiful home here. This one looks like a more modern build, but it was built in a style to mimic the old homes, so I think they did a good job there. But most of these houses are from the 19th century here. Hey, Once Upon a City. Hello, hello. I think this is another more recent build. Kind of keeping with the row house aesthetic. Queen 666, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, CUIN 666. Thank you very much for the $13.99 super chat. Very much appreciated. Rock on. I see you have the rock on emoji, so I definitely will try to rock on as best as I can. Here's Dundas. Can I get across Dundas? Maybe I'll kind of stand in the bike lane though while I wait. It's driving very slow. Okay. So we're walking along Degrassi Street, the famous street from the famous TV show, or several shows really. There's been how many Degrassi shows now over the years? Yes, welcome also to the person with the name who I surely cannot pronounce. Welcome to the stream. And here's the old Degrassi grocery. This used to be a corner store, and it appeared on some episodes of Degrassi Junior High. It had a sign on it saying Degrassi Grocery, and there were some scenes where some of the kids were in there or hanging around the store, and now it's been converted to apartments. So no more Degrassi Grocery. Your name is Eidos. Eidos? Okay, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, I think it should have remained a corner store for the neighborhood, right? I think the people would appreciate having an old convenient corner store right there at that location.
You don't need a jackass sweater.
This one's a cute little semi-detached. There's actually two homes here. Look how small each side is. Or it has two doors, but only has one address. Oh no, it has two addresses, 59 and 57. So that is two different homes right here. Yeah, me too, Michael. This one's cute. Hey, Janie DeJaron, thank you very much. And here's a little park for the neighborhood. Some dogs hanging out. Hello. And I think we're almost at the end of Degrassi Street. Yeah, it is very quiet and peaceful here. Queen Street is literally just right up here. And we'll be walking almost directly into where Riverside becomes Leslieville. I don't think these old neighborhoods here are going to be changing much over the years. They haven't really changed much in the last 100+ years. Hey, Jim Martin. Rob MNR, you having some not so good weather there? Yeah, the nice weather kind of extends throughout September into October, and it's not until the end of October that it really starts getting noticeably cool, right? Where you might actually see some frost or even a flurry or two, but the snow doesn't really come until at least the end of November or so. I do have a few videos of the first snowfall of the year, and some of them are from late November. But usually the snow doesn't last, right? After the first snowfall, it all melts away again. So we're on Queen Street East. I thought I'd take us down to around Carlaw. Cops are on the move. It's rainy, cold, and dark. Yikes. Well, you are quite a bit further north, I think, right, in Scotland than Toronto is. That would explain the darkness, anyway. Or wouldn't it be lighter? Oh, I don't know. Getting frost in North Bay tonight. Wow. That must seem cold to you, Michael Stern. Better get out the scarves and the wool hats.
So they're not.
Crossing Logan Ave. We're in Leslieville. Hey, I did a recent video walking to Value Village with Megan, and I mentioned that my closest Value Village was in Leslieville, and this is it right here. So this is where I usually go when I want to get something there. Toronto will be 100 Celsius tomorrow. The point of boiling water.
Because today
There's something up by Queen and Carlisle that I wanted to check out. It's another Degrassi related thing, actually. I just saw a post about this earlier today, actually, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll go check that out. So here's Carla. So 935 Queen. This was the production office of Playing with Time, which is the production company that produced the Degrassi shows, Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High, and I think Degrassi The Next Generation also. So that was their production office. Now it's something else, obviously, at 935. And they just recently renamed a laneway behind here after one of the creators of the show. I think Degrassi was created by Kit Hood and Linda Schuyler, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And Kit Hood passed away a few years ago, so they renamed this laneway back here Kit Hood Lane. So that's named after one of the creators of Degrassi. And I saw a social media post where a whole bunch of the cast members from Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High were all gathered here at the official unveiling of the name. So lots of characters from the show. Of course, now they're all grown up, middle-aged, but you could still recognize them. Like Joey Jeremiah and Caitlin. And the twins, Heather and Erica. You can still recognize them. Saying hello to Chatty Cathy. Moore Street Public School Junior, but not Degrassi Junior High. Come on, it makes so much sense. MC Chan, $10 super chat. Happy birthday and congrats on my 20k subs. Thank you very much, MC Chan, for your generous birthday super. And yeah, I'm almost at 21k. I'm about 50 subs away, I think, from 21k. So by all means, if you haven't subbed yet, help a dude out and hit that subscribe button, and maybe I'll hit 21k by tomorrow. walking south along Carlaw Avenue. Tom Seeley, yeah, I might try to come up with something along those lines. They'd have to be sort of buildings close together to fit all in one walk. That's the only problem. Sometimes these things are spread out and you can't really do a video that's you know, a decent length, like half an hour to an hour. That's generally how I like to do my pre-recorded videos, within that range. Streams, though, I can do for hours as long as my phone battery holds up. Hello, Victor. It's Trisha Helfer. I don't know who that is, Jim. That name doesn't ring a bell. Gale's Snack Bar. I've always been curious about this place. I never see anything going on there. It says closed. So I assume if it has a sign that says closed, then sometimes it must be open, right? Unless that sign is just permanently there. Oh, she was a Cylon. I don't know. Is she Canadian? It's very possible. If she's Canadian, that maybe she hails from these parts. Daniel, yep. Mysterious Snack Bar. And this is mysterious too. Is this the bikers' headquarters here? It's just this plain place without any indication of what it is other than an address here. So I think the bikers have their main kind of headquarters around here somewhere. I should knock. Hey, I'm looking for some guys who know how to talk about Harleys. Is this the place to discuss Harley Davidsons? So we're walking along Eastern Avenue. I think the bikers' headquarters is on Carlaw itself, though, so I don't think that was it. Carlaw, south of Eastern Avenue, I think. Oh, is that right, Victor? $2, wow. That's definitely worth a trip, you know, if the burgers are good. Or if they have a veggie burger. It's near Logan, now demolished. Or was demolished. Oh, okay, well. We're walking towards downtown, you can see up ahead there. Alrighty, Gertrude. That was a bookie parlor. Just seemed pretty mysterious, whatever it was. Well, and there's the tower. Get to the tower. Get to the tower. The 13 Kareen, thank you very much. Your cat's birthday was yesterday. Well, happy belated to your cat. It's kind of somewhat industrial feeling around here. A little bit gritty also, but I enjoy the grit. Actually, I wanted to walk up this street. I walked right past it. McGee Street. Let's take McGee. We'll go back up to Queen Street. It's Streety McGee. That's right. Hey Raja fam, what is up? Robert Parker, welcome to the stream. Good to see more people popping in. Lena Sandoval, hello. Familiar names dropping into the stream. And I'm going to plug in my power bank right here now that I have a ledge to set my gimbal down on. So we're an hour and 41 in. All right, I am plugged in. Nope, not in Guelph. Megan and I will be watching a show on FaceTime tonight. We started watching Community. I've seen it before, but she never has, and I told her it's one of the best sitcoms of the last 20 years, easily, and so far she's loving it, so we're going to be laughing it up tonight. Yeah, she's in Guelph, Robert. She'll be in Toronto again in the coming weeks. She's going to bring me my birthday present. There's a street named after Darcy McGee. Last year, though, I was in Guelph for my birthday. I remember I rode the GO train back and did a live stream. Hello, Terry Adams. Thank you, Lena. And Community is an awesome show. I highly recommend it if you like sitcoms, but smart sitcoms with good writing. Hey, Carl Roth. Alright, so back at Queen. So I'm going to head west now along part of Queen that I didn't walk down. Sidewalk closed because in Toronto, no sidewalk goes unobstructed. Not even on my birthday. No sidewalk for you, birthday boy. How many seasons? I think it has 6 seasons, Nancy. Some of them are long seasons with like 25 episodes, like when it was on NBC. And then I think NBC wanted to cancel it. So some of the later seasons were cut down. And then it was canceled. But then Yahoo picked it up. And Yahoo produced another season of Community. And it's a shorter season. But it was better than nothing. But now they're planning on making a movie, because that was a running joke on the show that they were going to do 6 seasons in a movie. So they got their 6 seasons, and now they're actually going to do the movie. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Carl Roth. I won't argue with that. Alright, we're walking through Riverside. Hey, Crikey, thank you very much. Third Rock from the Sun is really good also, yeah. It's an older sitcom, but still holds up.
It's 6,500 minimum.
Andy, I don't think Chevy Chase is going to be in the movie, unfortunately. Because he was awesome in the show. Chevy Chase, no, he's American. Yeah, that's crazy, Jim. 48 years ago. Oy vey. And I was alive to see it. I was too young to watch Saturday Night Live, though, when it first premiered. But by the time I was 10 years old, I was watching it. Staying up late on Saturday night. Chevy Hill. Or Benny Chase. I think I like Benny Chase better. Because they chased around a lot on that show, right? On the Benny Hill show. There was always these big chase scenes where they were running around. And that music was going like... That dog is making some pretty weird noises up here.
I'm right here.
I think the dog missed its human. Chevy Chase is getting up there. Right, here's Broadview again. Yeah, that dog was making some weird noises. We're heading back towards downtown now. So we went over the bridge up at Bloor, on the Bloor Viaduct. And now we're going to be going back over another bridge into downtown on the Queen Viaduct. The Queen Viaduct, though, is much smaller than the Bloor Viaduct. Hey, crikey, yes indeed. Don't feel a day over 42. The answer to everything. past 45. Oh, thank you, Gordon. I'll take that. Oh, I should have known, Peter. Too bad I don't understand dog. There's another sort of little lowrider dog over here. All my friends have a lowrider dog. Lowrider dogs are funny to look at. Yeah, the 13 Korean, yeah. Jilly's, right? At Broadview and Queen. It got the Drake Hotel treatment. Now it's all classy. Or the Gladstone Hotel. Those are in the West End, on Queen West. Do I drink Kickapoo Joy Juice? Not that I know of. I don't know what it is, so I don't think I drink it. Hey, traffic is moving now. It's not a parking lot. So this is where you come back into downtown. The Queen Viaduct right here. Oh, shucks, the 13 Korean. Thank you for saying so. There is downtown up ahead. So that's Regent Park over there. And GO trains take this rail corridor here. Johnny Strides, $2 for my 65th birthday. Nothing like getting ahead of things, so you're covered now when the big day hits. Thank you very much, Johnny Strides. That'll be a year after when I'm 64. I turn 65. And thanks again for the foreign currency, Mr. Strides. I'll treasure it forever. He bought me a cane. Maybe I'll still be live streaming around Toronto when I'm 65, pointing out the 150-story condominium buildings that are popping up all over. like to think so, crikey. I'm working on it. Anyway, here's the Humane Society with their awesome mural of all the lovely kitties and puppies, and mostly kitties. Okay, there's some puppies and some birdies. Okay, we got it all here. We're covered. All the usual. Right, Vivian? Yeah, maybe by then, John Nicholson, all the streets will just be numbered. Just to make it easier, right? Let's just change them all to numbers. Everyone thinks we're trying to be New York anyway, so changing the street names to numbers will just kind of continue on with that tradition. That's a neat old building here. I never really noticed it. It used to be a Bank of Nova Scotia once upon a time. In the streets up there, bankers. Embedded S RAM, $13.99 super chat. Happy birthday, Ken. Thank you very, very much for the generous birthday super chat, Embedded S RAM. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. And I'll definitely put that in the birthday burrito fund. I'm going to be in burritos from now until my 65th birthday, I think. And Johnny contributed to that as well. So we're in Corktown now. I did a video walking around parts of Corktown at night just recently. It was a fun video. It was a perfect night just for walking around the city. And I was in good spirits because of the comfortable temperatures, you know. And I just wandered around this part of downtown on a nice evening. I didn't know exactly where I was going, but I think it turned out pretty well. Oh, is that right, crikey? That's interesting. Kind of a cool mural on this building over here. Unzoom. Jeepers. There we go. Hey, Dan, $2. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ken. Thank you very much, Dan, for the $2 birthday super chat. Very, very much appreciated. That's enough for guacamole on 2 burritos. I remember when guacamole was free with your burrito. Now it's extra. The 501 Queen. They're not running along this part of Queen Street, the streetcars. They're diverted at Broadview up to Dundas. And McCall on the other side, on the west side. Is that where the Happy Birthday song originated? I didn't even think I knew that. I like how the sun is low enough now that it isn't blinding me walking in this direction. Hidden behind the buildings too. Oh, that's interesting, Jim. Hello, KLMM. Welcome to the stream. Or Kilm, perhaps. So I think I'll go up to Parliament Street. And then we'll head north on Parliament. What's for dinner, JD wants to know. I'm thinking maybe pasta. I haven't had that in a while. Still heading through Corktown. Look at this house over here. Kind of just towering over there. Kind of neat, you know? That's some interesting infill there. Hey, David Clippert. Hello, hello. I'm kind of approaching the part of town where you're more likely to have a dingus encounter if I keep heading west on Queen. And it's been nice having a dingus-free stream so far. So I'm going to head north on Parliament. right. Just as I said that guy on the bike was potentially reacting. He kept going. Oh, is that right, Nancy? Do you recommend it? Moss Park Apartments. A somewhat troubled apartment complex. There's 3 big buildings there. Don't jinx it, right? I know. I do that sometimes. Hey, Thiago Franca. We're in downtown East. Just coming out of Corktown, but we're heading north now on Parliament. Kind of on the border between Moss Park and Regent Park. Because I think Regent Park is on this side of Parliament and Shooter. And Moss Park is on this side. But we're also going to be entering the Garden District, which is where I live. This area always looks like it could be rough when you're walking through, but I've never had any trouble from anyone walking along this part of Parliament Street. Not even once. It's always been on Queen or on Dundas. And mainly just those two, to be honest. Queen or Dundas, or Sherborne running between Queen and Dundas. But Parliament here, I've never had any issues with anyone. Maybe I'm jinxing it right now. Yeah, there's some good places to eat along here. Might not look nice, but it still has some pretty interesting businesses. Yeah, 226. Not too shabby for a Tuesday. Early evening, I guess it is now. Eat 226 burritos. Well, that sounds easier than eating 54 burritos, so I mean 54,000. That's what I was saying. This part of Parliament Street is sort of like an Islamic business district of sorts, I guess, for the east side of downtown. Lots of Somali businesses and some neat alleyways. I've walked through this alley before. Turkish cafes? I'm sure there are, Jim. Off the top of my head, I can't think of where they might be, but I'm sure there are. I mean, just about anything is here in Toronto if you want it. Yeah, here's the other Freshco. So this is my other neighborhood Freshco, the one I come to more often. It's closer to my place than the one at St. Jamestown. This is the Regent Park neighborhood right east of here. And looking towards Dundas and Sherbourne off in the distance. Yeah, the other night, a few nights ago, I was up late watching TV as I usually am. So at around 1:40 in the morning, I was sitting there watching TV around 1:40 a.m. My window was open. I had my AC turned off because it wasn't that hot in my apartment. And I just heard like 8 bangs. It was basically like 8 times. And I was like, okay, that totally sounded like gunshots. Like it was pretty obvious it was gunshots. It didn't sound like fireworks. So I looked out the window towards where the sound came from, and it came from the Dundas and Sherbourne intersection. And I was like, okay, well, if I hear sirens within the next few minutes, then definitely something happened. And then sure enough, tons of sirens filled the air for the next like half an hour or so. And I was like, yep, something definitely happened. But none of the local news channels or online sources were reporting anything at that time. So I went to bed eventually. And when I woke up the next day, I looked on CP24, the local news station, and sure enough, 4 people were shot at the intersection of Dundas and Sherbourne. So I was like, wow. And as far as I know, they haven't caught the shooter yet. And they all survived. All 4 shooting victims survived. 2 of them with life-threatening injuries. But as far as I know, they're all still alive. So that was crazy. That wasn't the first time I've heard gunshots out the window. Another time I did it was the middle of the day. So I went outside a few minutes later and caught the aftermath and made a video. And that shooting took place right in front of Fillmore's at the corner of Dundas and George. So I do have a video of right after that shooting. That was a few years back, a couple years. Yeah, I don't know anything about who got shot or anything. There hasn't been any details about it since then. So we're almost at Parliament and Gerrard. So, Cabbagetown. Right over here. And we're heading west on Gerrard, back kind of towards where I began the stream. With that being said, most of these incidents are targeted, right? It's very rare that they are random, although that has happened, but most of the time shootings in Toronto are targeted due to some sort of beef or due to an altercation perhaps that escalates, but random events are quite rare, obviously. So I just don't assume that things are more dangerous than any other time in these circumstances. I don't feel any more at risk walking around the neighborhood now than I did before the shooting. To me, it's just the same. So we're still in Cabbagetown, but we're going to be crossing into the Garden District, which is where I live. Yeah, that's right, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. In a big city like this of millions of people, of course there's going to be shootings. Of course there's gangs. All this stuff happens. But you have to look at the rate, right? The rate compared to the population. How many shootings take place compared to how many people live in the city? How many people get shot compared to how many people live in the city? And then it comes pretty apparent that Toronto is still very safe statistically, so it's definitely not Gotham City by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, Palo HC, how you doing? Yeah, Vivian, the violent crime or homicide rate was down this year. Last time they compared it to last year. Of course, there's still a few months to go, so we'll see how it ends up by the end of the year, but last I heard it was actually down compared to last year. Hey, look where we are. We're at Sherbourne and Gerrard. This is where I started the stream. It's getting dark. There's Allen Gardens again. So we're in the Garden District. We're officially in Ken Continuum land. I only call it that because Johnny lives in Strides land, so I guess this must be Ken Continuum land. Donna Sheffield. But yeah, I'm just about home and we've come full circle. So I'm going to start to wrap up the stream here on the day of my birth. So I hope you enjoyed walking around with me and chatting. I certainly enjoyed talking to all of you. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you all for being so entertaining and pleasant to chat with over the last 2 hours and 25 minutes or so. It flew by. It didn't feel like that long at all to me. And thank you to the mods for being awesome, as you always are. And a huge big thanks to everyone who sent all those super generous birthday super chats, super stickers, to keep me in burritos, at least until I'm 65 years old. It's very much appreciated. It means a lot to me that you're so supportive. So have a good night, everyone. Hey there. I'll be streaming again in 3 or 4 days, as usual. And Rob MNR, a £4 super sticker right at the end. Thank you very much, Rob MNR, for your birthday super chat. Hope you're doing well over there, even though it's dark and gloomy and rainy. And Robert Parker, a $3 super sticker, also right under the wire. Thank you very much, Robert Parker. Very much appreciated. So I will see you all in the next stream in a few days, of course, and tomorrow evening I'll be doing my usual premiere. I hope you can all catch that. So of course, like, share, subscribe, and all that other good YouTube stuff that I always say, but you know, yada yada. It does help out the channel, obviously. So have a good night, everyone. I will continue. And I'll see you all again soon. And we had a tongue sticker outer ride by in his bike there. I don't know if I caught that on camera or not. Oh, and Danube, 1090 Real, Brazilian Real. Thank you very much, Danube, for your support once again. I'll put that towards the birthday burrito fund. All right, thank you all once again for this fantastic support to old man Ken here on his 54th birthday. Freedom 55 is right around the corner. All right, thank you all. Have a good night.